Sandstripe sat by the prey pile, waiting for Shardfang to come back from his hunt. She was excited to tell him the news. Her face brightened as she saw him come into camp and she bounced over, barely being able to contain her excitement. "How's your hunt? Never mind, I spoke to Hazelstar. She's going to speak to Brokenstar at the next gathering. We might get Dustpaw home soon. Isn't it exciting?" Shardfang smiled at his mate. He could tell how much this meant to her.
"It will be nice having him home. I've missed seeing him grow up. Though, I've heard he's doing well in Broken Clan."
Sandstripe moved to nuzzle her mate affectionately, but as she did so, something seemed to change in his manner. Like a cloud fell over him. He stepped back out of her embrace, scowling at her.
"Of course. You realise it's all your fault in the first place."
She recoiled in shock. What do you mean?"
"Well, if you'd been a better mother, then he would have never left."
But it was a trait. We would look after Violetpaw whilst he went to look after Petalpaw. Because I raised him to be a kind and caring cat."
"You keep telling yourself that, but we all know what really happened. It's your fault."
Honeyfur had heard the conversation in passing, and was shocked to hear what Shardfang had said to his mate of all cats. "What on earth do you mean, Shardfang? You know that's not true. You can't say something like that." He turned to face her.
"Well, you're no better, trying to convince yourself of something but the truth. Deep down, you know it's your fault your kids died."
His words hurt like a kick to the stomach. For such a long time she had actually believed this, but through talking to Cloudwhisker and many of her clanmates, she had come to realise that no cat was to blame. Sometimes StarClan just called kids back to them. She gulped her feelings down. She would not let him drag her down this path again. "That's not true!" she hissed in his face. She stood between him and Sandstripe, who was cowering on the floor, muttering to herself, "You will not torment her anymore." She pulled herself up to her full height, fur on end, fighting stance. Leafpaw had seen the conversation and came to investigate. She was shocked to see her mother like this. Although she was a fully trained warrior and had a fair few fights under her belt, she much preferred the life of being a queen, taking care of kids. Shardfang saw her arrive and turned to her as well.
"Oh well, what do we have here? Green patchy cat, or are you a cat at all, more plant than anything else?"
Honeyfur gasped at the slight that was thrown at her daughter. She looked to see her response. Although she was deaf, she knew she would be able to understand what he had said. However, Leafpaw had been raised to be proud of her differences, and both as a medicine cat and a spirit of the land cat, she deserved some respect, and she was not putting up with this sort of behaviour. "I beg your pardon!" She grabbed the unsuspecting Tom by the scruff. Despite being slightly smaller than him, she was a strong cat, and had no problem dragging him across camp to the medicine cat's den. She didn't know what she was going to do with him, but knew this behaviour was not normal and hoped Cloudwhisker could help in some way. However, upon arriving, she found Cloudwhisker standing over a quaking Dawnpaw.
"It's all my fault. It's all my fault." "Too right it is, you stupid little thing. You couldn't even help your sister."
Leafpaw was shocked. Cloudwhisker was guiding him further down this path of thoughts. It was like the world had gone mad. Whatever was going wrong with Shardfang was also happening to Cloudwhisker. She needed to make sure it didn't spread any further and figure out what was going on. She shoved her mentor into the sick cat's den. "For StarClan's sake, you're a medicine cat. Act like it. I do not know what's going on here, but stay there and stay quiet." By this point, most of the clan had come to see what the chaos was about, and Leafpaw called Hazelstar over from the front of the group. "Can you guard the sick cat's den? Cloudwhisker and Shardfang are not acting right. I don't know what to do, but don't let them out of that, and whatever you do, don't listen to them. They seem to be determined to get inside your head and make you feel as bad as you possibly can about yourself." Hazelstar was surprised to see the young medicine cat apprentice taking such calm control over the situation, and was glad to see her stepping up to her role in the clan. Leafpaw ran through all the possibilities in her head. What did the two cats have in common? Shardfang had just been fishing, and she was pretty sure she saw Cloudwhisker coming back from the prey pile shortly after. She dashed over to see what had been brung in, and sure enough, there had been several fish added. But these fish weren't poisonous, they had been eating them for seasons. But as she got closer, her enhanced sense of smell picked out something not quite right, a sort of metallic scent under the usually sweet-smelling fish. "Has anyone else eaten any of the fish?" she called out. Luckily, she was met with head shakes all round. "Don't touch them, I think they're contaminated with something. They smell wrong to me. Adderclaw, could you take them and bury them someplace? I don't want anyone eating them by accident." He came over and carefully picked up the pieces of prey, setting off to take them far, far away from camp. She continued to think. Shardfang wouldn't have eaten any of his own prey. It was against the warrior code, and he was too much of a disciplined warrior anyway. But he had been pretty wet when he came back. "Avoid the water!" she shouted again. "Nobody's to drink from the fishing pond. I think there's something in it that's causing this."
Copperpot nodded in agreement. "You might be right. I've seen something like this a long time ago, but it wasn't as bad as this. The two legs treated the field with something and it got into a water supply. Several of the cats who used it were not themselves for some time."
Honeyfur perked up as well. "Something like this did happen. Well, when I was first founding the clan. Broken Star declared he loved me, and when I turned him down, he decided he would kill Adderclaw, like that would make me love him. It made no sense at the time, but this would explain it."
"But nothing has happened for the entire of the last year. We fished it this time last year and it wasn't affecting us. So, why?"
Leafpaw thought for a moment. Copperpot had said the two legs used this stuff on the fields. And it was true, she had had a bunch of new plants up there recently. But she hadn't heard anything last year. Maybe something happened to the field before she was born? "For now, nobody is to go near the pond." There was a lot of complaining from the gathered cats. Fishing was easy prey, and with Shardfang and Shellpaw there, it was even easier. And who in their right mind would give up a perfectly good fish? "Quiet! I am your medicine cat. I say the water is the cause of this problem. I forbid anyone from using it. If you do not heed my advice, you will end up like these two, and I cannot help you." She let that hang in the air for a while. Realising what she had just said, she turned sheepishly to Hazelstar, who was still guarding the sick cat's den, where Shardfang and Cloudwhisker were throwing insults at one another, finding that nobody else was going to listen to them. It wasn't her place to make these decisions, and she was happy to see her leader looking impressed rather than angry. "As your medicine cat has said, the pond is out of bounds." Her voice rang clear, and there was no more objections from the other cats. Leafpaw had spoken. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge, and there they go. Oh, what the hell was that? That was Lily. But yeah, welcome back. I'm currently following these two. But as you saw in the intro machinima thing, I'm not entirely sure what it's called. Yeah, chaos has hit Honey Clan yet again. Shardfang and Cloudwhisker have been affected by what we are assuming. Or, well, I know what it is. It's something off the fields. We are saying there are fields up here further along, and it's got into the river, and now it's affecting the water and the fish because the waterfall in Honey Clan was way too overpowered. So yeah, now we can't actually use this. We can't drink from it. If they drink from it, they have not even really there's a 1%. Oh, what the hell? There's like a 1% they won't get affected. You two are freaking out. I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. You want to sniff? No, you can't sniff your dead kit. I'm sorry. Also can't eat from a food bowl. Honeyfur, just... actually, no, don't groom him because then you'll get a hairball. Just nuzzle Adderclaw. But yeah, we can't use this anymore. Shardfang and Cloudwhisker were not acting like themselves, we'll put it that way, and so they have been confined to the medicine cat's den. Leafpaw really stepped up into her role as a medicine cat. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to make sure no StarClan cats decided to move out of the town. But yeah, Leafpaw really stepped up to her role as a medicine cat. She figured out what was going on eventually, and she, well, ended up... This can't be cured. This is something they're going to have to overcome with time. But she has ended up making, sure that they are better. So they aren't allowed to leave the medicine cat's den. And Dawnpaw isn't doing great. Dawnpaw mentally is not doing great. And Shellpaw, as they're doing warrior training together, I think she was like, well, you can't just sit around camp and mope all day. Leafpaw, actually, I need to sell one of the clownfish. Though it wasn't used in the story, she did give him a clownfish to try and help boost his mood. That helped a bit. So, no, you need to get into the chest. Oh, right, we have no clownfish in the chest. Don't we have clownfish in... Yeah, we do have clownfish in Cloudwhisker's inventory. Can I please sell one of these? Yes, thank you. So, yeah, she gave him a clownfish, and that did help with his mood, but he was already dealing with like a lot of like self-loathing with the fact, I don't even know if that's the right words to use, but he was not doing great. He was blaming himself for his sisters being sisters. Well, he does have multiple, but his sister being taken by the two legs, so it wasn't his fault. Who's running across there? Hang on. Who are you? You gonna let me see? That is a turtle. Okay, I don't even know if that's how you spell it, but I'm guessing that's what it says. But they are heading not over to the Odd Herb place, but over to a lot behind the Odd Herb place. And Dawnpaw's not allowed to do any hunting, but Shellpaw is just like, just get out of camp. Like, it will make you feel better. So yeah. He is going to come down here. That's a dog. I'm very glad we scarcely avoided that. That's a wolf, actually. Right. We're over here, so we will be fine. That wolf does not affect us. So we should be fine. Dawnpaw, you can stop running now. Dawnpaw's just going to kind of hang around here. He can kind of do whatever he wants. So I'm going to get him to... He can just kind of... can you green yourself? Okay. Just kind of run around and just be kind of goofy. Whilst Shellpaw looks for medical items. So she can't actually... How... Your hunting skill... Yeah, Dawnpaw's like 2 levels above you. So I think she'd be not particularly happy about. So she is going to come and do some hunting. You're at level 6. So you can come do some hunting. Dawnpaw's just running around. Just kind of enjoying the fresh air. They can also come over onto a lot that's over here. I'm thinking maybe I might have a clan on this lot one day. Though I don't think that will be the next clan. But I do intend on adding in another clan when we reach episode 100. That actually isn't that far away. So, yeah, hopefully that all goes smoothly. I already have planned how the third clan's going to be introduced. Obviously not going to say anything because that will spoil it. But yeah, I do have a plan on how they're going to be introduced. Dawnpaw is just running in circles. But actually, I think you'd be able to hunt like just some beetles and termites and stuff. I don't think, because they're like beetles and termites. It's just like you put a paw down and they're killed. You've killed them, so it's like it's not really that big of a deal. Sims, please don't. So yeah, everyone in camp isn't doing great, and I also am pretty sure forgot to turn the autonomy back on, as per usual. Hazelstar, that actually reminds me, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I need to delete all these fish. Any fish in the prey pile must be deleted. Because of the whole incident, we're not allowed to eat fish from that area. We are allowed to still go fishing over here, because over here it's not connected to the waterfall. I imagine the waterfall probably has some sort of like underground drainage system that leads out into the river, where whatever is in the water gets kind of like, wouldn't really affect them, but no one's going to be hunting down there currently anyway. Oh, pretty butterfly. So, Hazelstar. Heh. Dawnpaw, what just happened? You caught a termite. That's great. Did you just get like a skill thing? He did! That's kind of amusing that he managed to get whatever that said whilst feeling really bad. That is definitely amusing. Shellpaw almost levels up her hunting skill. That's good. There is a crystal down here. I don't think we could really use... HoneyClan could really use the crystals for anything. And this thing is where a cat has laid down and then Sims has bugged out. So we're not going to pay attention to that. Suki, what are you doing? What are your needs at? You're kind of hungry, so she's like, I'm going to go and eat this. So, add a claw. Okay, why are you and Honeyfur like standing inside one another? That doesn't make any sense. Sniff your mate. Can you do that? Honeyfur was not happy about how Shardfang was talking to Sandstripe, and definitely showed that. So, yeah, she wasn't very happy about that. That isn't good. So she really is not happy, basically. So yeah, you nuzzle, add a claw. Can you nuzzle Adaclaw? Come over and nuzzle him. So Adaclaw's just basically trying to calm her down. Suki was in the nursery of Ginger Kit whilst all of this was happening. Because to keep the kit away from the crazy cats that are trying to, like, they're trying to get into your head. So everyone's eating. Oh, Sandstripe. Sandstripe, no, you're hungry. Let me roll for you. Hang on. You want to eat fish. That's kind of amusing. You can't eat a fish right now, baby. You can play with another pet. So yeah, let me roll for her. Okay, Sandstripe is scared. That is one of the emotions that she has rolled. Well, one of the emotions. She only rolled one emotion. But that kind of fits with the storyline. So she is scared. She's scared of what Adaclaw said to her. She's scared of the fact that she might start, like, she knows it isn't her fault that he left. But she's scared that maybe it might have been, like, she's starting to believe what he said that is not good, and I think Honeyfur would maybe notice that she isn't doing so well and come and socialise with her. And Suki is actually going to be sniffed by Thistlewhisker, who luckily, thank the stars, didn't get caught up in all the chaos of Cloudwhisker and Shardfang. That's very good. Shellpaw, have you leveled? She leveled up her hunting skill. That means you get one more hunt. But she hasn't caught anything of use yet. That is not so good. But Dawnpaw is just kind of hunting termites. I think there's like a lot of termites on this lot, but I'm not entirely sure why. Also, no, we can't pick the mushroom. So Shellpaw's over here, and then I think they might end up heading over. Yeah, that's Broken Clan territory, and I don't think they would really go over there because there's like a thunder path separating them. Oh, you can see custom thing to make the rock smaller because Sims likes not loading those properly. But yeah, they probably wouldn't really come over here because it's like directly next to their camp, and also there's a huge thunder path, woo, in the middle of it. And like, you literally have the old fish place over here that's far better prey. You get a bunch of fish, so I think after she's finished her hunts, they might go over to the odd fish place. Dawnpaw's basically just following Shellpaw around today. Shellpaw does a good job of trying to calm him down. That's always good. Suki is being sniffed by Thistlewhisker. He's so cute. Suki... Oh. Please pause. Dawnpaw, why are you hunting all of the termites? But Suki and Thistlewhisker, like, they're building quite a good relationship. Like, they are really good friends. She's more friends with Thistlewhisker than Hazelstar, and Hazelstar is, like, her best friend. So actually, no, don't go jump up on a table. Hazelstar is like, I want to jump up on a rock. Well, you can't right now. I'm actually going to get her to come over here and sniff and socialise and probably nuzzle her quite a few times and kind of assure her that, like, everything's okay. What are you doing? She's actually going to go and try and catch something that I think is fine. And I'm actually going to add a few of the medical items from Cloudwhisker's inventory into the chest because everything is currently in his inventory. I'm not entirely sure why, but it is. So the stuff that can go in his inventory, like all of these can go in his inventory. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use spotted beetles for something, though I'm not sure what yet. These can't go in his inventory. These can. These will go. Can I put these at the top? Yes, I can. If I put these at the top, that will be good. Why did you not stack? No, you're supposed to stack. Ah! What the? Can you, like, work? Yay! Where's the snake skins? So put these at the top, and then they are easier to access. Because they're used for, like, treating bites and stuff. Stick all of this in here. I think we can also stick the fish in here. Yep. So, stick all of this in here. Starfish, dragonfish. Can't stick any of the small pets in there. That's quite annoying. Also, spiders can go up here. So, currently, he only has the stuff that we can't stick in there in his inventory. Suki, yeah, you. Hazelstar. Where's Shellpaw? She's catching a lot of lizards. If you haven't got any of this, how many lizards have you caught? You've caught lots of common stuff. She actually has caught a lot of lizards. I think Shellpaw might particularly like lizards. Also, I rolled for her and Dawnpaw's fishing skill because I was just interested in what it would be. Dawnpaw caught... He's like catching all of the beetles and he's worried... Wait, was there a raccoon that just came past? I kind of need to know if there was a raccoon that just came past, Dawnpaw. That is concerning if there were. If there was, even. I don't think so. There might have been, but I can't see it, therefore it's not a danger currently. But Dawnpaw got, oh, didn't mean to click that. A relatively low hunting skill for fish. Whilst Shellpaw rolled really high, she has, level 6 hunting skill for fish. That is, like, lower than hers, whilst Dawnpaw, like, rolled level 3. So Shellpaw has inherited her father's knack of hunting. Her brother also has it. Dustpaw's a really good fisher. Can you stop giving me notification Sims? So, yeah, she is much better at fishing. Dawnpaw is just hunting all of these beetles, so I'm not even telling him to do this and he's off hunting them. Cloudwhisker, I am sorry to say, I'm going to have to down this. Can you, yep. Where's Sandstripe? Like, she is exhausted better and she has fleas. I think I'm gonna let her sleep, but I think Leafpaw might notice that she has fleas and get slightly concerned. Copperpelt, where are you going? Copperpelt, I think, is quite worried about his clan. He has, he's like scratching up a newspaper. He has seen something like this before, but not as severe. So he kind of knows the effects that it can have on a community of cats. But Leafpaw was very good and she took control over the situation rather fast. You can't drink from a toilet bowl. You want to socialise with Thistlewhisker. I think now that Cloudwhisker has kind of gone a bit cuckoo, she is... You can't sniff Brookwing, I'm afraid. She might try and take over with a lot of the stuff he was doing with the cats, like with Thistlewhisker. So you can come and socialise with Thistlewhisker even. So I think she would kind of come over and ask him like how he's feeling today and apologise about like if Cloudwhisker had said anything to him that he hadn't, but she would still apologise, and that's really cute. Gingerkit, you can get up, mister. You need to scratch. He is so cute. He is actually going to be turning into an apprentice. It says like a bazillion days because I had to reset his thingy. I'm kind of glad once he ages up, that should be within the next actually I don't know how long he has been a kit for. I need to go and figure that out, but it should be relatively soon he'll turn into an apprentice. Like maybe because I do plan on Honeyfur having kits probably in a couple of turns, so that we have like we can't like it wouldn't exactly be good to have kits currently. Shellpaw, what did you catch? That's not Shellpaw, that's Leafpaw. Ah, nothing of use. She is like, I need to pee. Well, you pee then, Shellpaw. And Dawnpaw is off here, like, tackling spotted beetles, right? I'm gonna stop you from doing any more hunting. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to nap. I think he will come over and nap. Not you. And Shellpaw, how are your needs? You are tired, but I think you would try and cross the Thunderpath and do some fishing. So, cross the Thunderpath and come over here. And actually, it is easier to catch, like, rainbow snails rather than rainbow beetles. But we will also have a limited supply of them as well, because now the Shardfang can't... Shardfang is, like, the king of fishing for rainbow snails, but he can't do it anymore because, well, he can go to, like, the odd fish place, but he can't hunt them in the pond. Also, who are you? Hang on. Shellpaw, hang on 2 seconds. This is... I can't read my own spelling. Yay. A lot of these cats' names I wrote ages ago and I didn't check the correct spelling for them because I am dyslexic. So yeah, a lot of the names don't really, like, spelling-wise make any sense. Okay, I'm watching you. You are a dog. Dawnpaw is asleep over here. Just making sure that this doesn't end up colliding. Okay, the dog's following the path. So, shouldn't collide with Dawnpaw. Who needs to pee, may I add, sir? Pee, and then you can sleep. Shellpaw... Also, there's another cat kind of following you. Where's that other cat gone? Yeah, there's another cat kind of following you. It's not a cat, it's a raccoon! Okay. That's kind of concerning. Raccoon, can you, like, not follow Shellpaw? I think Shellpaw would probably have caught the scent. She had that want to sniff the raccoon. I think she would have caught the scent of a raccoon. And, okay. Madam, can you maybe... Okay, the raccoon ran past. Right, so she is going to come and do some fishing. She gets 7, what was it, 6 or 7? I think it was 6 hunts of fishing. So she can fish 6 times. Dawnpaw's napping. How's everyone back at camp? Suki is, whoa, I'm on a mountain apparently. Suki's just kind of sitting over here. I think she's really trying to just like embrace like the spirit of the land. She'd probably be quite grateful for the spirit of the land. We do have plasma fruit that's good, because plasma fruit can be used like plasma beetles, and if a cat's lost a lot of blood, so if they get into a scrap, and with all the raccoons popping up, like, we might need them. Thistlewhisker's running around. Oh, Suki saw Thistlewhisker running around and then decided she wanted to run around as well. That's really cute. Leafpaw, she's asleep. She's passed out. And actually, I'm going to get her to wake up. She can come and scratch something over in Lily's grove. What can you scratch? Is there any rocks over here you can scratch? What the? You can scratch this if you can reach it. But I'm actually going to get her to come over here, and I'm going to give this pomegranate to Lily. And then Lily can plant it. So I'm going to get her to plant it, and I'm actually going to get her to plant it near the nursery, because Leafpaw got given this as a kit by her father, who found it by a 2-legged nest, and she would probably want it near the nursery. So you can come over, and once you've finished weeding your plants, then you can come over and do that. And I don't think she can reach that, so I'm just going to get her to scratch over here. Not Shardfang, Adderclaw is asleep. Everyone's kind of tired. How are the apprentices doing? Shellpaw is doing some fishing. There is a 2-leg there. The 2-legs walked off. Okay, good. You are concerning, sir. Or madam. I can't actually tell. Also, I accidentally uninstalled all the doors. So, currently, no one has doors. She's managed to catch 2 of these guys, which quality is good, I think. Honestly, can't tell. She caught pufferfish that is... Okay, so if I grab Cloudwhisker quickly. Okay, so I can see the coloration of the animals here. So, like, uncommon is, like, dark blue, and then rare is, like, purple. So, I'm not entirely sure what these guys would be. So, I don't know. I don't know. Outstanding quality and perfect quality. I think outstanding would be like rare. Though these guys, I don't know if we could really use these as medical items. The pufferfish is, but it's not exactly a rare medical item, and I'm pretty sure we don't have pufferfish, and actually it's used the same as an assassin beetle. So I think actually I might include that as one of the medical items. I will see what the quality, like the rareness of it. Shardfang! Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? You are not allowed to be up, and you are not allowed to be searching for prey. Get back in the medicine cat's den. Please. So, Shardfang, I think you snuck out of the medicine cat's den, and now someone's seen you, and you have to go stalking back in. Though the cats are, like, they will get over this. This isn't anything permanent. Though the things they've said will probably stick with the cats they said them to. So, Sandstripe might not trust her mate for a while. And Honeyfur will probably be, like... Why are you in the leader's den? Honeyfur will probably be a bit standoffish towards him because of what he said to her and her daughter and Sandstripe. I honestly don't think Leafpaw would care. She's gonna go sleep. You're hungry though, sweetie, so you eat something first. No, you don't go beg from Lily. I don't think I actually sent anyone hunting today. That's probably not the greatest thing. Cats are gonna start getting hungry. So who has anything they can put in the prey pile? Like pretty much no one. Is this eatable? Where'd it go? Yep, you can eat that. Suki doesn't really have anything. Cloudwhisker, I can't use any of that. Shellpaw, I am going to put the stuff she has in her inventory here, even though she's not on the same lot. You only did like 4 hunts, sweetie. You need to do 2 more. Yeah, I'm also going to do the same with Dawnpaw. Even though Dawnpaw is also not on the same lot, I'm actually going to send him home so he can wake up and go home. And I will turn the lights on in a second. We are also going to do something about the mosquitoes. So mosquitoes are going to be a problem, and we're going to be having to roll a random generator of some sort for the mosquitoes, like if you get bitten by one. Oh, why can't I place these? No, let me place it. It's like they I'll just keep that in his inventory for now. So yeah, we're going to do something about the mosquitoes. I haven't yet set up a random generator, so currently they're not being used. I just heard, excuse me, go away. I finally found a mod to stop full moon lighting that is very, very good. Shellpaw managed to catch another koi fish. Can I turn the lights on? No, that's in RAS. I didn't want that. I want on. Yay, we have lights. So Shellpaw currently doesn't have anything of great value, though she did catch a pufferfish that does take some talent, like they're spiky. But currently, Shellpaw, what did you catch? Okay. A crocodile! Right. Shellpaw, you can't be catching crocodiles from the old fish place. Also, I was going back through old videos, and I realised the old fish place has changed. The name has changed, I think. I can't remember what it used to be called, but the name has changed. That wasn't exactly intentional. We also have floating beetles. That also wasn't intentional. So yeah. You have a perfect quality pufferfish to I think it was very nice. Some outstanding quality, whatever they are. Some great quality, whatever that is. And very nice quality and very nice quality. And Shellpaw's just fallen asleep. I think that's acceptable. With everything that's going on, I don't think Hazel Star would be quite as strict as them coming back as soon as the sun set. Because, like, everyone is just kind of a bit shocked with everything that happened. Dawnpaw, stop trying to catch stuff. Dawnpaw, please come back. Right, you're not actually tired, so you can come back to camp. And you can, I think, where's your mother? How is your mother's? Your mother really needs to get up. She needs to eat something. She needs to scratch something. Go, go, go. Thistle Whisker, you're good. How is everyone's needs? You need to eat something. You need to eat something. You don't need to eat something. What about the kit? The kit's fine. Suki, you need to eat something. I think Suki would be quite annoyed that she couldn't hunt. Hazel Star, you need to eat something. Use the loot and scratch something. You're going to go and catch something and eat something. Well, you do that, sweetie. Shardfang, I'm going to... Oh, where the hell are these zombies coming from? I really need to find a mod to stop them. Though I'm not entirely sure if it will stop them, because I know for a fact it didn't necessarily work for Siri. Now, where is this? Right, can you, like, go away? Delete sim. Right, so Shardfang, where are you? What are you doing? Leafpaw has caught you out the medicine cat's den. You are going to chase her? Who's chasing who? I know it's like a playful chase, but even so. Yeah, you gained a relationship. You're now going to be sniffed. I think Leafpaw is trying to chase him back into the medicine cat's den. That's quite amusing. So, Shardfang, you can come and scratch something. There is a scratching post in the medicine cat's den that I know for a fact you like, and then you can come sleep on it. And Leafpaw caught you out of the den and she's not particularly happy about it. Cloudwhisker's being a good cat, and I was just about to say hasn't wandered off, and then I realised he's in the middle of the forest. So he can come back and lie down at least. Like, you're stuck to the medicine cat's den. Dawnpaw is coming home. Shellpaw, who are you? This cat is in Star Clan. I know that for a fact. He is also, I think, no, he's not distantly related to you. How do I'm pretty sure I can access, Dawnpaw, can I access their family tree through you? I'm not sure. I need to find, this is annoying. Oh, yeah, I'm not actually sure. Why do you have a mate? You're a kit. That doesn't make any sense. But he is a Star Clan cat, I think. So, and I think he is like the grandfather to Goldenpaw. I think I'm going to interpret this as just meeting another cat and not the fact he's a Star Clan cat. Maybe she did meet a Star Clan cat. Maybe she had like a vision of something to happen. That's great. Like, maybe she had a vision of something to do with her brother, maybe, because he is related to the person her brother has a huge crush on. So I think she might have had a vision maybe about some kits in the future that her brother might have with a certain golden-nosed she-cat. So I'm not sure she'll be particularly happy about it, because Shellpaw doesn't like kits. Like, now she's going to be sniffed. She doesn't like kits. Kits are annoying. She would much rather be fending for her clan than to have kits. No, don't be fed a treat. Where's this two-leg? I'm not having you being captured by a two-leg, madam. So I think she might try and socialize with him before he goes and be like, what do you mean, kits? Like, and just see what, because she was just asleep. I've got a whole story playing out in my head now. Right. Oh, wait. And actually, we are in Broken Clan next episode, but I might do a little vision with Shellpaw and then do the bits with Broken Clan, because this is very interesting. And she's like, I am a cat. I like rodents. So yeah, Suki is asleep. I think everyone is okay. So Shardfang, I'm just going to up your needs. You're fine. Like, you don't need to do any of that. So yeah, little Shellpaw has had a vision. And I don't think she's going to be particularly happy about that. Now, I don't know why all my cats are, like, meeting Star Clan all of a sudden. Like, Leafpaw's got a weird connection to Star Clan, and now Shellpaw has met Star Clan, like a Star Clan cat. So, that's interesting.
Shellpaw had been fishing at the old fish place. She had managed to catch a pufferfish, which she hoped would go towards her warrior name. She knew they could be used to treat poisonous snake bites, so she hoped that it would be treated the same way as an assassin beetle. She was tired, and the sun was just beginning to set. She relaxed in its warmth just before she began to head home. She dozed peacefully, but was awoken by a deep voice behind her. She thought she was alone. She turned around, fur bristling. It was a large tom, fur almost an indescribable colour, not quite silver nor grey, with streaks of brown running through it, and he almost seemed to be glowing.
Who are you? What do you want? This is our territory.
She challenged him, although he seemed unfazed.
This isn't really your territory.
She looked around, confused. She was still definitely at the odd fish place. However, it did seem brighter, almost cleaner. Are we in Star Clan?
Well spotted, young one.
I'm dead? How did I die? I was just fishing.
Wait, was it a poisonous fish? Leafpaw's going to be so annoyed if it was a poisonous fish. The stranger laughed.
You're not dead. Think of this as more of a dream.
But how? I'm not a medicine cat nor leader.
Any cat can speak to us, or rather, we can speak to them if there's something we need to say.
So, why talk to me?
We don't think it's wise your brother returns to Honey Clan.
Why not? I was looking forward to him coming home.
It seems he has fallen in love with a certain golden-nosed she-cat.
Really? Goldenpaw? I always thought he had a thing for Petalpaw.
StarClan has foreseen a litter of kits, and it is vital he stays there for this to come about.
Kits, again? What is with everyone and kits at the moment? I just don't get it. They take up all your time and attention, the best prey in the prey pile, they make a mess, they cry, and they're just annoying in general. But, on a different subject, why are you telling me? Isn't it better to go to Leafpaw or one of the leaders?
StarClan, despite all our wisdom, is not completely united on this decision. Coming to you seemed like the best course of action. Whatever you do with this information now is up to you, but I trust you will take the right course of action for this to come about.
She turned around, tail flicking. StarClan was so not helpful. So, you come here to tell me that my brother should not come home, and in fact forbid him from coming home, then warn me about some horrible kits that might happen, and then tell me that I should tell everyone or not tell everyone. There was no answer, just the splashing of the water. She realised the older cat had left. She was back on her own, and within a blink of an eye was sitting in the spot where she had dozed off. It was dark by now, and she realised that she was going to be in so much trouble. She should have been home for nightfall. She was just going to have to figure out somehow to explain this to Hazelstar.